Hi guys, if you want to see how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with my The Ordinary 100% plant derived scaling solution. I don't know why I put rings on to do YouTube videos, because I always just end up taking them off. They're so uncomfortable when I'm trying to do my makeup and they just get dirty afterwards. So let me take it off. And look at my bun, please. This is how I know my hair is too short. When you can't put it in a bun. So I'm just going to drop a few. Don't just do what I did, okay? Aim for your face. 2 drops on my face. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm gonna go straight into the eyes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna use my Shade and Light palette. Basically just gonna use the bottom 3 bronzing shades, starting with this one in the middle, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use this one on. So taking that middle bronzing shade, I'm just gonna apply it all over the crease of my eye. Not the crease, just apply it all on your eyelids. I'm so bad at explaining things. Don't know if you've noticed. Oh, for God's sake. It's all good. This is why I do my eyes first, because I always end up doing stupid shit like that. Okay, now I'm taking the darker shade. I'm just going to apply that on the outer corners of my lids. And then go back to the same brush that I used for the lighter brown and blend it together. This dog. You lot, if you're ever gonna get a dog, don't buy a Jack Russell. Don't do it, okay? Just don't. What is all this stuff in my hair? Okay, so this is basically what I'm gonna do for the eyes. Actually, no, I might go ahead and just darken it up a little bit more, just so you can actually see it on camera, because it looks darker in person than it does on camera, which is a little bit frustrating. Once I've got the brown in my eye, brown on my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter Duos, and I'm going to use the shade Hustler Baby and top it off with the MAC, what's this called? Yeah, it's called Oh Darling. Okay. So I'm just going to spray my brush with a bit of fixing spray. Then what I'm gonna do is apply that onto the center of my lids. And this is just the Fenty Beauty, by the way. Do it. I might as well attempt to do a cut crease. But I don't know where my cut would go in my crease. You know? Here? Maybe? Pretty sure that's not what a cut crease is supposed to look like. So let's just pretend that that never happened. Wow, it still looks terrible. But it's cool because we can fix it. Just gonna blend it into the brown a bit. Wow, this stuff is so pigmented when you've wet your brush. That looks better, right? So what happened here then? Just gonna take a bit of the red that was left on my brush from when I used the Saharan palette the other day. And I'm just gonna blend that into my shadow. Once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony. And I'm not filling it in too much. I'm just filling in any gaps. Then I'm going to go ahead and put on some falsies, and these are by Feline Lashes in the style Bengal. These are my faves ever. Yeah, so once I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC strobe cream. And then for my foundation, I'm gonna mix the Fenty Beauty foundation in shade 150 and the Magic foundation, Charlotte Tilbury Magic foundation in, I'm not quite sure what colour. Let me just open it from the bottom, how about that? Alright, so I'm gonna mix the Charlotte Tilbury foundation in the shade 7 Honey and the Fenty in the shade 150. Do about a pump of each on the back of my hand. I honestly love makeup. Like, I love feeling like I can just paint myself, like my face, and feel completely different, you know? It makes me feel good. Like, I know it's not, it's probably not just me, like when I'm feeling down or feeling not too well, I usually put on makeup and it makes me feel a lot better. Okay, I hope this gets a little bit darker. After that is done, I'm going to go ahead and conceal using the LA Girl Pro Conceal and the Maybelline Age Rewind. I'm just gonna apply it where I usually put my concealer, which is under my eyes, sides of my nose, or nostrils and nose. Chin and the bridge of my nose. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm just going to go ahead and set it with the I'm going to go ahead and take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade number 2 Medium. And I'm just going to set my whole face with this whilst wiping off the rest of the powder. Now I'm going to take a fan brush and just dampen it with some more setting spray and go straight in for the highlight, and the highlight I'm gonna use is the Fenty Beauty and Hustler Baby. Once I've highlighted, I'm going to go back to my Shading Light palette and take this colour right here and contour my face. Golden Rose Terracotta blush on in the shade number 4. And just bronze. Then what I'm going to do is go back to my Shade and Light palette and once again take the darkest shade and just run that underneath my eyelids. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 20 Pioneer. This like precision tip applicator makes it really easy. And last but not least, I'm going to spray my face with the Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray by Rimmel London.